Good morning, tubers. Matt M. Roy back with you again, out on this beautiful Virginia summer morning. Back to you with another product review. I was contacted by Mr. Sam Friedman, who works for the Decodyne Creative Housewares, and he wanted me to go ahead and review this smart mug. You guys can pause the video if you want to read his information, but I will go ahead and put this in the video description as well, so if you want to order one of these, you can order it directly from him. What we have to review today is the Tech Tools, yes, this is made by Tech Tools, smart mug with temperature control. This is a 12-volt stainless steel heated mug that is powered by the 12-volt cigarette-style power plug that is in every one of your cars, mine too included. Some of the features of this include a programmable temperature up to 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Very important, at least for me, because I do like my coffee hot. 4 temperature range indicator lights basically tell you how hot it is at any given time. The ready indicator basically means you can set it to a specific temperature, and when it's ready, it'll actually beep, and the lights will flicker and tell you that it is reached that particular temperature. It's got the digital LCD built in. Thermal stainless steel insulation, so basically it keeps it hot, and you also don't burn your hands when you're trying to drink it. 12-volt power plug is included. Coffee icon flashes when in use. It does have automatic shut-off, so you don't have to worry about draining your battery down if you forget to unplug it when you go into work. Easy grip handle, non-skid rubber base, and it holds 16 ounces of coffee, and for me that is very important because I do like to drink a large amount of coffee in the morning. That always gets me going, as most of you guys know by now. Pulling this mug out, you can see it is a fairly good construction. It is metal on the outside. I must say I do like this handle here. This is a very, very nice rubberized handle. Fits my hand very well. That way when I'm drinking coffee in the car, there's really no chance of me spilling it whatsoever. Like the other one that I reviewed a couple of years ago, you do plug the power cord right in here on the side. Very, very nice touch. On the front here is your LCD indicator. Again, that's where they're talking about the different heat ranges. You have room temperature, lukewarm, hot, and very hot. Go ahead and pull the lid off here. I need 2 hands for that one. This is the manual you get with it. I will go over that in just a moment. And the one other thing here is the actual power adapter. Just your standard 12-volt power adapter. You can see it definitely fits into this side here, just like that. And one thing I do like is it fits in tightly because you don't want to be spilling anything and have it fall onto the power adapter because it could actually short it out while you're using it. And one nice touch that I really like the Tech Tools does is they do include an extra fuse just in case you need it. And believe me, there are times that I have needed an extra fuse because I was a little careless and I didn't plug the cigarette adapter all the way in, and it caused a little short and blew the internal fuse. So nice touches. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and get some coffee. We're going to go ahead and plug it into the vehicle, and we'll see how good it actually functions. Before we plug this in, I want to read this to you because this is actually pretty important. This is how the temperature feature works. With the mug on, the LCD display displays actual beverage temperature. So in other words, whenever you put your coffee in there, it'll display the temperature of the coffee as it sits. The icon will flash if the beverage is below the preset temperature. If the temperature is higher than the preset level, the icon will disappear from the LCD screen and the heater will automatically turn off. So basically that saves power, saves on your battery basically. If the beverage temperature falls below 2 degrees Fahrenheit, the heater will automatically turn on and the icon will flash on the LCD screen. When the beverage is above 160 degrees, the word over will appear on the LCD screen and an audio beep will continue to sound until the temperature falls below 160. Once again, that's mainly for safety reasons, because anything above 160 degrees, you run a very big risk of scalding yourself. And this is the temperature range for the various settings. The room temperature is anywhere between 32 and 84.9 Fahrenheit, lukewarm 85 to 109, hot is 110 to 134.9, and of course very hot 135 to 160 degrees. And let's just go and look at the operating instructions here. Remove lid filled with the desired hot beverage and replace the lid. Connect the 12-volt power port on the mug to the 12-volt plug to the standard 12-volt audio power outlet, which I do have. Once plugged in, the LCD screen displays current temperature that's as it's stated on the other side. Now this is the programming instructions. Press the set button once, the LCD will flash the default temperature setting, which is set to 120 by default. I will probably set mine up to 160. Press again until desired temperature, 86 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, shows in the LCD screen. Press and hold set button to scroll faster. That's a nice feature because you don't want to have to keep pushing it one interval at a time to get up to 160. After releasing set button, the selected temperature will flash for 3 seconds. The LCD screen display will revert to actual temperature, and the icon, that little coffee icon, will flash. The indicated beverage is heating. So basically, when your coffee icon flashes, that tells you that the mug is heating it up to your desired temperature. All right, tubers, now that we're in my van here, we'll go ahead and give this mug a try. I have it plugged into the 12-volt power plug down there. And as you can see, it is displaying the current temperature of my coffee here. I'm going to go ahead and push the set button because I definitely want to get it up higher than 112. I think we're going to go ahead and put it up to about 150 degrees for this particular test. And you can see there is a 1 on the side, but it's very hard to see with my camera there. All right, so we're at 150 degrees, and as you can see, it says it's blinking set. Now it's showing that it's at 107 degrees. That's the actual temperature of the coffee inside. And you can see that little coffee mug there is blinking, which means it is heating up. Go ahead and let that sit here, and I will show you that there is some coffee in here. It's just what I had left over from breakfast. Just about halfway full. So we'll go ahead and see how long that takes to heat up. Right now it is about 12:23, and as you can see, it is heating up fairly quickly here. We're already up to about 108, 109 degrees almost, and this coffee, when I first plugged it in, was only at about 86 degrees, so in a matter of about 2 minutes, it's gone up about 25 degrees. So from what I can tell, this actually does work pretty well. So let me go ahead and pause the video, and we'll see what happens when it gets up to the temperature and how long it took to get there. So it's 3 minutes later, about 11:26, and the mug is indicating hot right there, and we're up to 115.5 degrees. See if the camera will get that in focus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give this a little taste test. We'll see if indeed it is heating up as it indicates. Go ahead and turn this mug here. Let's give it a try. Most definitely. Where again, it was pretty much lukewarm when I first put it in there. Now I would say it is actually getting towards the hot. I'm actually very impressed at how quickly this brings the temperature up. The Tech Tools mug I reviewed about 2 years ago definitely was not this efficient. I remember it took maybe about half an hour to get it up to the full temperature, so already I can tell this is a much better quality mug. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. If I like something, I will say I like it, and if I don't, I'll say I won't. So far, so good with this mug. Let's go ahead and give it a few more minutes here. I'd probably say another 10 minutes we should be up to temperature, and I will give you my final thoughts on this Tech Tools 12-volt smart mug. All right, tubers, so 10 minutes in, and we're sitting right around 139 degrees. I noticed right past the 136 degree mark, it slows down considerably. This is kind of what the other Tech Tools mug that I had did when it got up to, usually was oddly enough, was right about the 136 degree mark. So past there, it's going to take a while to heat up any more. But I will say this, I'm going to take another sip of this for you. At this temperature, it is actually perfect. It's hot. It's actually about the temperature I would like it to be when it comes right out of the Keurig when I brew it in the morning. So let me give you my final thoughts on this. Very good design. I like the fact that it's metal on the outside, but it's insulated, so if you touch it, you're not going to burn your hands. The nice rubber grip handle is a very nice touch, which my other one did not have a nice thick rubberized handle like that. Very substantial, and in your car you can definitely hold this and you don't have to worry about it spilling. Also has the closable lid up there, which will keep it from spilling as well. And I do like the lip on the front. That way, once again, if you have a little coffee that's spilt on the front that you didn't take in when you sipped that, you're not going to be spilling that all over your lap or all over the car. So final thoughts on this, I would definitely recommend it for somebody who's a busy professional on the go or somebody that travels a lot. This will keep your beverage hot for a long while in the car. Remember, it has that auto shut off, so you don't have to worry about draining your battery down, especially if you are on a long trip. Now, once again, I will put the Mr. Freeman's information in the description. You can contact him directly. Pricing varies on the amount that you order, so I'll go ahead and let him take care of that. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this product review. I definitely want to do more of these in the future. Please continue to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.